Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the Long Beach State Dynasty, as we are now into the second round after defeating Kentucky in our first round. And now we play another SEC school, but this is not only just an SEC school, this is Florida, the #1 overall seed in the tournament. So we will have our work cut out in the second round. Let's just check on Gonzaga really quick in the East region, and they just absolutely got destroyed by Oakland. Now remember, Oakland did make the NCAA final last year and ended up losing to UCLA, but they just are going back for revenge this year and absolutely destroyed Gonzaga. So we're the only team left in the West Coast Conference in the tournament. So can we upset the #1 overall seed in Florida? Let's get this game underway as Florida does win the tip-off. Let's watch this first possession as we come into this game as one of the highest scoring teams in this region. I looked it up, and Monson already starts it out with a foul. And to the line goes Tyson Moss. He does lead their team in scoring with 18.2 points per game. And he goes to the free throw line for the first and hits the second as well. So here we are down by 2 this time. Let's set up the offense a little bit. Here's Caesar working around to the corner. It's Tamir Macklin, open 3. They leave him wide open. And we do get on the board first with a 3 from Macklin. And it's 3-2. Rebound by Douglas Taylor pushing up the court. This is Monson. He's got an open 3. Nobody's going to stop him. And the first shot of the night for him is off the back rim. So here is Florida on their next possession. Here is a jump shot missed. That time by Tyson Moss, but Tony Monson goes all the way across the court to contest this shot. Take a look at this. What is he doing? He's not even close to the play. And he has 2 early fouls. He's going to have to come out the game. So Monson hits the bench. So now in comes William Caesar along with Douglas Taylor, James Quick, and Tamir Macklin. And that is an and 1 for him. And Kerry-R Walker also off the bench. And he gets that one to go. It's 6-4 early on. So here's a fadeaway shot this time by Moss. That one is off the mark, rebounded. Kerry-R Walker up the court. He's going to try to get to the lane, but good defense played on that fast break. You already know Florida's always good on defense. They're going to play some good defense, as here they are on offense as a mid-range jump shot, rebounded by William Caesar. This is James Quick pushing it up the court. He's going to have to do some things here in this game. He's going to have to play some good point. Here he is getting to the basket, and he gets a little layup and can't get the foul to go. So it is still 6-4. Both teams struggling to score so far, 5 minutes in. So here's Quick to the hoop once again, and he gets it to go, 8-4. And now here we are on defense. Here's another jump shot, this time for Moss, and this time he gets it to go. It looks like it's going to be maybe a half-court offense type of game. Here's Douglas Taylor on the outside. He pulls up for the 3. Nice pass from James Quick. Douglas Taylor is usually good for 1 or 2 of those a game. So 11-6 game. This is a nice deflection. They try to get that pass inside. Douglas Taylor on the deflection. Here's Kerry-R Walker. He just stops and shoots from 3. From the top, he hits it. It's 14-6. And now let's see if we can continue this defense, as here is Florida with the 3. That is Cameron Michael, and he hits that 3. It's now 14-9. So here's Macklin running a little bit of point, getting to the lane. He gets the foul and almost gets the and 1. Foul on Tyson Moss. We definitely want to get him into foul trouble. He's their leading scorer. So now they work it inside this time. Missed shot. Rebounded by James Quick. Here is Nick Miles off the bench. He's going to just stop and shoot. And it's good. It's a 10-point lead here for LBSU. And now here we are up by 10 on defense. There's a missed shot, but how did he get that offensive rebound? Probably because it's over the 5'8" Nick Miles. So here's Miles getting a little pick and roll action, passing it inside to Madoki, and he gets it to go. And now it's back up to a 10-point lead early on. Here we are working it to the free throw line, inside now to Solomon Teixeira, and he gets the foul. That's on Constantine Berlin. What a name that is. And now it's 23-11. So it looks like the reserves are in for Florida. Let's see what they can do on offense. Here they are working around the perimeter. Solomon Teixeira guarding the ball. It's an open 3, and it's good. It's now back down to a single-digit lead. But here's Florida coming back now. Here working it inside to Berlin. A jump shot over Douglas Taylor. It's good. Now just a 7-point game. Here's Solomon Teixeira getting his man in the air, but couldn't get to the basket and settle for that fadeaway two. And now here's Florida working it up the court. Pass inside, but deflection. Here we are going the other way. Solomon Teixeira up to Nick Miles in the lane, and he gets it to go. Good defense turns into offense for LBSU. And Nick Miles has 5 points off the bench. Here he is getting a deflection. He shoots another three, and this time he gets it. It's our biggest lead of the game so far, up to 12 points here with 5 minutes to go. So here's a pass inside, deflected. So many deflections in this game. Both teams are good at defense, and that's good. A deep mid-range two. And now it is just a 10-point lead here for LBSU, 28-18. Working it outside. Macklin, he has an open shot. And he has been struggling to shoot the ball so far. That one's off. Florida the other way. Here's a shot inside in transition. It's going to be a foul on Carrier Walker. And now it's 28-20. So here's the deflection. Once again, running in transition and a dunk. It's now down to a 6-point lead. Our lead does not get any farther than 12 in the first half. And now here they are down by 6, getting to the lane. Another foul call and almost an and one. That time the call is on Douglas Taylor. It gets down to a 2-point game. They come all the way back. Here's Miles, though, getting to the basket. And another one. He has been electric for us in the first half. He's got about 10 points so far. And now here's Miles passing to the outside. James Quick is open. Miles is doing it all off the bench. How about the 5'8" point guard making it happen with his shot and with his assist? Here is a three. Missed this time. James Quick. Rebounded by Florida. Here is Florida pushing up the court here. 45 seconds to go. Is a pass inside and an easy dunk. We fell asleep at the wheel that time. Now it's just a 3-point lead here with 10 seconds left. Here we are working it inside, back outside. Carrier, open three. He gets it to go, and that's going to be the last shot of the half. There we go. Carrier Walker had 2 threes off the bench. Nick Miles had 10 points off the bench. Everybody's doing good off the bench. I love it because we're going to need it here to defeat the #1 overall seed. It's a 36-30 game here in the first half. So here we go to start the second half. Can we keep this up? Here is Douglas Taylor getting ripped already. And here is Florida going the other way. And that is a transition dunk by John Andrews. And now it is just a 4-point game. Bad start to this second half for LBSU. But here is Quick getting to the basket. That's what he does best. And he does get the foul that time on their leading scorer. That is Tyson Moss. So now just a 5-point game now. Here's a drive to the lane, but they get a foul call on Tamir Macklin on Cameron Michael as he goes to the free throw line, making it a 3-point game now. Here we are in transition. Bad pass inside by James Quick. It's deflected, and here's Florida the other way. Let's see what they do. Drive it all the way to the basket, and that's a tough shot. Getting it to go. It's now just a 1-point game. But here is Quick. A little pick and roll action, getting to the basket. Not a pick and roll action, but a nice pass inside. And he gets that one to go. That's William Caesar. And now up by 3. Here's James Quick getting double teamed. Out to Monsetti, and he's going to hit the 3. Remember, Monsetti picked up those 2 early fouls. He never went back into the game in the first half. So now it's a 6-point game, but here is Florida answering back that time with the mid-range shot by Chris Lockhart, the junior. Now here they are working it inside to Moss. A fadeaway 2, and that one is off the mark. Good defense played by Douglas Taylor. Here we go the other way. Quick to the corner. Monsetti again, and he nails it. He's got 2 threes in a row. And now here we are up by 7. And now there's 10.5 to go. Pick by it looks like William Caesar. Monsetti had the ball. Quick works it inside. Back out to Monsetti. 3 in a row. 48-38. How about Monsetti with 3 quick threes here? And now it's a 10-point game. Here is Florida working it inside, and that is kind of a hard foul that time. I think that was an offensive foul. He went in kind of reckless. Instead, they get the foul call on Macklin. So now they're down by 8. Drive to the lane, and nice spinning layup that time by Cameron Michael. And now it is just a 6-point game. So 48-42. This is Carrier Walker who checks into the game. Monsetti, though, Stepping back, shooting the three, and it's good. That's 4 threes here in the second half. Remember, he missed his first 3 of the game. He's now 4 of 5 from deep. Here is Douglas Taylor, another open shot. This one's good. His second 3 of the game. It's now 54-44. A 10-point lead. Deflection in transition. Tamir Macklin all the way to the basket. It's up to a 12-point lead now. That ties the biggest lead of the game. Now 6.5 to go. This is a pick this time. Kerry Walker gets into the lane, and he throws it at the basket. It's an and one. Also got away with a little bit of a travel on that play. But now it's up to a 13-point lead. It was 14 at that point. Monsetti, another 3. 5 threes in the game for Monsetti. It's our biggest lead of the game at that point, 16 points. Now it's up to 62-48, a 14-point lead. Madoki getting to the lane, and he fades away. A great shot that time. I did not expect that to go in, but Madoki gets it to go. More defense being played by Solomon Teixeira, but a better shot by Lockhart. And now it's down to a 14-point game, but can our offense keep going here? As here's Macklin getting the pick out to Monsetti. Can he make it number 6? And he does. 67-50. It's now a 17-point lead for LBSU. And we fast forward to about 1.5 minutes to go. Can we close this game out? Macklin, pick, gets to the basket. It's an easy layup. 13 points as Florida is trying to fight back. But they have to make every shot at this point. Here's Lockhart, a 3. That one is off. And now they start to foul Douglas Taylor. Moss does get the foul on that one as they eventually foul Monsetti to go to the line for a 1-and-1. And he hits the first. Monsetti has been hot here in the second half. You got to put him on the line in his second free throw. Let's see what he does. It's going to be good. 72-57, under a minute to go. So here is Kentavious Morgan checking into the game. And here we're just working around. We have the game in the bag. Here is Nick Miles, a deep 3, and he nails it. How about the play of Nick Miles? In the first half, he came out off the bench and really gave us the spark we needed, and we hold on to win this game versus the number 1 seed, an 18-point victory. It was close, within 2 points there at the end of the first half and in the beginning of the second half, but LBSU just pulled away with the hot shooting of Monsetti. He definitely gave us that spark in the second half. He was our leading scorer for a reason in the regular season, and we got the win. I can't say how excited I am. We are moving on to the Sweet 16 now, and I believe we play either the winner of Princeton or Stanford next round. But if we can beat Florida, the number 1 seed, we can beat anybody. I believe in this team. Monsetti had himself a game, 6 of 7 from deep. Macklin went cold in this one. I mean, that's the type of team we are. Even when one player goes cold, another one can go hot. And I can't wait for the game that Monsetti and Macklin are both hot. I mean, nobody can beat us in those types of games. James Quick was pretty good. He had 6 points, 5 assists. And then Nick Miles was very, very good off the bench. He provided some good minutes, and he's such a defensive liability too, but he was so good on offense that it didn't matter. Lockhart had 12 and 5 for Florida, and then Moss only had 9 points, 3 rebounds, and we ended up getting the win. And honestly, I did not expect it to go that way. So next round, we will face Stanford. Looks like they did defeat Princeton, and they came into this tournament as the number 16 ranked team in the nation at 25-9. Now remember, this could be a preview for next season, because if the Pac-10 does, I like to call it the Pac-12, the Pac-10 back then, but if they invite us to the conference, we will be accepting that because we did win the conference championship. I'm guessing it's going to be either from the Pac-10 or the Big 12. I guess we'll have to see. But this could be a preview for maybe a rivalry to come. So that's going to do it here in this episode. Next episode, we will play the Sweet 16 and maybe even the Elite 8 if we make it. So we'll have to see how that goes. Hit subscribe. Hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
Back again like flu season. I broke records while loose leaf, and I'm coming down my roof leaving. Don't give a fuck, I don't care. Did this by my lonesome. got him, I told him it's nuts.